Hello everybody, and welcome to Doctor Who Tuesday. Today we're going to be talking about a little bit about Doctor Who, maybe some Doctor Who history, favorite villain, favorite doctor, stuff like that, just a little feel for the show. Those of you who don't watch Doctor Who, I strongly suggest you check this show out because it is probably one of the best sci-fi shows you will watch. It just celebrated its 50th anniversary in November, and it was really, really amazing. I thought it was really well done, and they even put the new Doctor into the episode. You saw his eyes, and he was flying the TARDIS, which was really exciting because come December 25th, Matt Smith is going to be hanging up his bow tie and leaving the show, and Peter Capaldi is going to be taking over in his place. I am really excited for Peter Capaldi because he's one of my favorite actors, and he's really funny, and he's Scottish, which is probably why I like him so much. I have to tell you though, there was a little part of me that when Matt Smith first came onto the show, I was not excited. I went through that process of, this guy's coming onto the show. I don't want the other Doctor to leave. I don't want. But then, of course, after I watched an episode, I was hooked, and Matt Smith was one of the greatest doctors in the history of Doctor Who. I thought that he would never replace David Tennant because David Tennant is my favorite Doctor, and I didn't want to give him a chance. But the 11th Hour was one of the greatest episodes of Doctor Who, and Matt Smith did a really great job. He's really adorable and funny, and his outfit was just perfect for the way his Doctor acted and was. Speaking of Doctor Who outfits, I am really looking forward to Peter Capaldi's outfit because the outfit is what makes the Doctor the Doctor. When you think of him, you think of his outfit or his signature characteristics. But just like their Sades, Matt Smith's was Geronimo, and David Tennant's was Allons-y, and with the Ninth Doctor, it was fantastic. So I'm really looking forward to the new things that he's going to bring to the show, and I'm excited about that. His outfit is supposed to be a little old-fashioned, but also a little hint of something futuristic, and I'm really curious to see what that will be. I am sure that a lot of you out there are iffy on this new guy coming in and playing the Doctor. He's older, which is different because for the past while, the Doctors get younger as they regenerate. And now they're taking a different step and a turn in making him older, which I think is going to be really good. I am now going to talk a little bit about my favorite Doctor, David Tennant, who was the 10th Doctor of the series. And I really, really liked David Tennant a little bit before that from other things he was in, but seeing him as the Doctor I thought he did a really, really good job, and his relationship with Rose was so sweet and so different from any other companion. Well, from then on out, because, with Rose, there was like a little bit of a romance there, and he liked her and loved her more so than just as a friend. Whereas now you see the Doctor, he doesn't really have those kind of relations with his companions. And I just really liked him and Rose. When you think of David Tennant and the TARDIS, you think of him with Rose in there. And that was just one of the best things ever and I just loved their little story. It was really sad too, one of the craziest moments when Rose is in the alternate universe and, the Doctor has his clone and he has to leave again, but he leaves his clone there, and he's part human, and he's human, so the Rose has her own Doctor who will grow old with her, which is what she wanted and what he wanted for her. So I thought that was really cute, and since I'm so sappy, I was tearing up the whole time, and I still do whenever I watch that episode. Another really good episode was The End of Time, which was the special when David Tennant regenerates and leaves the show. It was really good because I love that they brought the Master back, and those of you who don't know, the Master is another Time Lord who is a bit warped and he's evil and he tries to take over the world and all of that. But the Doctor was there with Wilfred, who's Donna's grandfather, and Wilfred was stuck in this box, and in order to get him out, the Doctor had to go in and press a button. Well, that ends up, having the huge effect on him, and he is starting to regenerate. This was one of the saddest Doctor Who moments, because he goes back and he's visiting all his past companions and all the people who had an impact in his life. The nurse he met when he was human, and when he didn't have his memory, so he fell in love with her, and she fell in love with him, and then it was her great-granddaughter, and he went and saw her, and then it was just really good. And when he went and he saw Donna, and he gave Wilfred and Donna's mother that lottery ticket that he'd bought with the pound that he got from Donna's father, that was a really good moment too. Also, another really good moment is when he went back and saw Jack in the bar, and he writes on the paper his name is Alonzo. So that was really good, because that's how Jack is. Each little significant thing that he did to say goodbye was just perfect. And when he went to go see Rose, it was 2005, which is the year she met the Doctor. And so he tells her, Rose Tyler, you're going to have one hell of a year. I am really excited about seeing the Christmas special, because there's going to be Cybermen and Daleks, and the Daleks are like the big Doctor Who villain threat, and it's really cool. I love the Daleks. So in the comments, leave your favorite Doctor Who villain, or monster. I think mine, it's really hard to pick, because I really like the Weeping Angels, and I really like the Daleks. The Weeping Angels by far are the creepiest, because I don't know if you've ever tried not blinking, but it's really hard not to blink, especially when you're told don't blink. All you want to do is repeatedly blink and look away. But you can't, because then they will kill you, or, take over your body. But I really like the Weeping Angels, so I'm going to go with that as my favorite Doctor Who monster. And you let me know what are your favorite Doctor Who villains or monsters down below in the comments. Peter Capaldi was in a previous Doctor Who episode. It was with the 10th Doctor, The Fires of Pompeii, when him and Donna go to Pompeii and they encounter this guy, and it was Peter Capaldi, which I hear that Stephen Moffat, the crazy mad genius that he is going to be inserting this into the story of the Doctor. And he was also in Torchwood, The Day of the Children, and I'm really excited because he's a brilliant actor. And those of you who don't know, he was in the show called The Thick of It. It is a mature rated show because of the language and words that are used, but it was really funny. I want to thank you all for watching my second video. Doctor Who Tuesday, might make a thing out of it, and I am trying to work on a video for tomorrow. Hopefully I can get that up in time for all of you. If not, there will be a new video on Thursday. And so I will again leave links down below in the description for Facebook, Tumblr, Twitter, and all of those things, so that you can go and look at all of the other stuff that I post there during the day. So thank you again for watching this video. Give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more info on Doctor Who or Once Upon a Time or any other show. You can leave comments letting me know what shows you want me to talk about or touch base on, and I will make sure to do that. Keep dreaming and scheming, everybody.